everyone. This fucking thing just ate one of my ear jellies. Again. Yeah. And you know what?
It's a repeat crime?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
This has been a crime she has been trying to get away with since I got her. Like, second night I got her, she dug my earbuds out of, like, where I was keeping them on my desk and ate them.
Wow.
Like, this is a long-standing crime, and I thought that I had a moment of my guard was down for one moment. And also, no, you're not done. You're not done being ashamed on the internet. So, you see this, like, fucking stupid, like, she looks like a wet diaper in her, like, little, in her recovery suit. In her dumb pajamas. You see that? So,
yeah.
I'm working away. I'm working away today. And I'm like, I'm working away today at my computer, and I hear these yowling noises outside, which is not a surprise because we live on a block with so many, cats in the alley, outdoor cats. And I'm like, haha, like they must be, fighting again. And I go downstairs because Mana is usually so nosy and really loves going to the window and seeing what's going on. She sits at the window with like a puffed up tail and like watches outside to see if anyone's gonna like come in into the yard. And I go downstairs, I can't find Mana like in the living room, and I'm like, oh, that's so weird. She'd usually be by the window. And I'm like, Cole, where's do you know where Mana is? And he's like, no, she's not in here. I haven't seen her. Brad's working, and I go look out the window in the yard. Mana is out there somehow. She's an indoor cat. She's outside staring down a cat twice her size named Simba. I know this cat is like, she's like not like aggressive or mean, but she's like very skittish. So she's like, Mana is just like standing there, like just standing, staring, and Simba sitting there like, like being,
oh my God.
like getting, like, that was the yowling I was hearing, was Simba screaming at Mana and Mana just staring at her. And so I scream like, Mana's outside! And I just run and get her, and I'm like, are you stupid? Like, you tried to pick a fight with Simba wearing a diaper? Are you dumb? Anyway. How dare you all? How dare you all? Turbo Tony is not dead, and we're gonna prove it today. Okay. Mana might yell at me to let her out at some point, but like, who the fuck cares what she wants? All right. Last time, our big reveal. Let me turn this music off. Last time, our big reveal was that. Oh, hey, Big Clingy. You just missed my whole story about my cat getting out and being a little shithead, and then eating my earbud like 5 minutes ago. So last time, our big reveal was that the guy in the red raincoat, Mr. Bodhidharma Canis, is telling us that the red raincoat guy is a young child that saved his life after he assassinated the president, and then before that, he'd met that child for the first time because Canis had saved his life after he was locked in a car, freezing to death, and he was one of the missing kids from Gregory's case. Is that all straight?
Yes.
I explained that in a bit of a convoluted way. So like those missing kids, I'm so sorry. Those missing kids from the case with Artie Frost and
yes, the children in the divorce picture.
Yes, the children in the divorce picture. They so the reason why Gusto's son didn't show up that day was because Artie Frost had tied up his son and put him in his car and had his own child in there as well. but then Artie Frost was killed, so no one knew where those kids were, and then they almost froze to death, and then they got amnesia, but Canis saved them. Are we all on the same page here?
Yes.
Okay, yes. And then later, Canis is hired by fucking Fifi Lagarde and Excelsius Winter to assassinate the president of Jungfa. But then they were like, oh, we're just gonna kill Canis afterwards so that nobody will know. But then the young kid who was tied up was like, yeah, he said that the tied up one, yeah. My main Wi-Fi is dead, by the way, Tony. I'm buying 1 cent of mobile data per hour to view. Okay, all right, let's get going then.
Godspeed.
God, I'm so sorry, Grovey. But anyways, yeah.
No, I appreciate the explanation. That was my fault for not getting it the first time. Because I think my brain is in the clouds today.
I think that you did get it the first time. I just wanted to reiterate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. The pup and I.
The pup and I remained in contact even after I was sent to prison.
So this is the kid that saved him, that let him out of the orphanage grounds after, like, he lighting the fire or whatever.
Yes, right. Okay, yes. I totally didn't think it was the dog at first.
No, surely not. Who would?
But then I stopped hearing from him. I couldn't help but worry. And then people from 12 years ago started cropping up all over the place. It rather piqued my curiosity, so I thought I'd temporarily regain my freedom and look into things.
Sorry, she's screaming.
Get out of here. Bye-bye.
God, she's so fucking annoying. It's actually 8 cents. Okay, we really gotta be turbo. People.
Per hour? That's not that bad.
It's still spending money.
24 cents.
Listen.
In this economy,
dedication.
I know. That's true.
People from 12 years ago. You mean Lagarde, Winner, and the president, I assume?
Well, Warden Lagarde was in charge of the prison where he was an inmate this whole time, right?
I fear I wasn't as kind to her as I could have been. But then, she did try to have me killed. You already know why, of course.
Because you murdered President Wang, but they needed the world to believe he was still alive. If somebody had exposed the president as a fake, it would have been bad for Lagarde and Chairman Winner, too.
Exactly. And not only that, I happened to overhear something else intriguing that night. Is this me?
I think it's, is it Amelie? Is this one Amelie? I think it might be.
I'll be at the orphanage on the evening of the 9th. I'll be waiting in the front yard. I thought you could meet him if you like, even if it's only just this once. I know you're a very busy man, but anyway, that's where we'll be. Goodbye.
Who are you? Sorry, but I'm waiting for somebody.
I know you are, President Wang. I couldn't help overhearing the news. Congratulations.
Sorry.
I'm here to kill you, but congrats, I guess. Happy Father's Day.
But please don't worry about your son. I only kill those I am employed to kill, which in this case means you. No. Wait, this is my first chance to meet him. And it might be my only chance. Please, give me just a few minutes longer. I thought he was going to beg for his life, but no. An interesting character. I told him I was not aware that he had a child. No, he said, and shook his head. Neither was I, but the world will know that I have one now. I mean to make sure of it. I've even prepared something in case the worst comes to the worst. And the son in question, it was the young gentleman with the horns here, correct?
Horns? You can see them?
I don't need to, my dear. I've been listening very carefully, you see.
For how long? No one's talked about Sean's horns for since we started this case.
I've been here the whole time.
The whole time? What is this, Game Changer?
And for sorry. And for longer than you may realize.
So the president meant to tell the world about Sean, and prepared something in case of the worst. But it's not enough simply to have Canis's word on the matter. Of course! We have something that proves what he's telling us the president said is true. The will. A will everybody knew about. He entrusted it to my family to show his belief in us, after all.
The name in the recording, the preparations he had made, and his will.
Maybe it was actually the dog. Maybe he's whispering in his ear about the
Oh
horse.
shit, they've discovered my secret.
I fucking got you now!
Get out of here!
And he's like, haha, just kidding.
The dog's like, Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Woo, 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 woo.
With those 3 pieces of information, I was able to convince Warden Lagarde to do anything I asked.
With the information at his disposal, he could have exposed the truth about the body double at any time. And Sean's true identity with it.
President Wang was more agile than I'd anticipated. He blocked my first knife thrust with something soft. By the time the piece I'd broken off hit the snow, my next strike had hit its mark.
So it was Canis who tore the horn off of the Torosaurus doll.
I was the only one present to hear his final words. The only one who knew the truth about his son. Well, me and that poor pup.
Alright. Made contact, blah blah blah. Then I stopped hearing from him, could not believe. So the beach was curiosity, so I thought we can do So you were able to continue communicating with him from prison?
I was via a post office box.
What's that?
Oh my god, open the
old
school.
people use?
It's a means of exchanging mail without revealing one's own address. Surely they have taught you about these.
I don't know. Sounds like something a dinosaur would use.
I never knew where he was, and I wasn't able to slip out and track him down. I was being kept under rather strict supervision, you see.
By Warden Lagarde, no doubt. What were the two of you even communicating about?
We were playing correspondence chess, of course. That and griping about our respective lots in life.
Correspondence chess? But didn't you used to play that with...
As unlikely as it may seem, Mr. Canis's chess opponent was...
Mr. Knight? Yeah, it was Mr. Knight.
We found the diagram of the game in his cell, too. In his cell, too.
So, does that mean Knight had something to do with all that IS-7 business?
Wait. Could that be it? Do we have any evidence that might connect Knight to the IS-7 incident?
Take that!
This is everything Knight left behind. Could there be a clue in here somewhere? A ring and a chess set. Which one should we look at more closely? The ring!
What about it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Mr. Fender, take a closer look at it, if you would.
That design, that's Paul Leake's trademark.
Indeed. It looks like somebody turned the stamp he used to sign his work with into a ring. But why would Knight have been carrying it? And why was it not with the rest of the evidence from the IS-7 incident?
They tried to release Frost's personal effects to his next of kin after the case wound down.
Please live, Grovey! Please!
Oh no, 160p.
Please
live.
160p, hold out!
But if I remember rightly, old Frosty Boy didn't have any family aside from his kid. And the kid was missing, so they never got to hand it back to him. Not till later, anyhow. I heard on the grapevine that they found him in the end and gave him the goods.
Including the seal, it would seem. Which he turned into a ring and wore until his own death.
So we're saying Mr. Knight was Mr. Frost's son?
The cops don't mess around with stuff like that. They would have made sure before handing it over. Would they?
And we were looking for somebody connected to the IS-7 incident who played correspondence chess, right?
Wait, so our secret string puller is Bronco Knight?
Objection!
Knight is dead! How could he possibly be involved in our current case?
Far out. So, our only candidate for genius mastermind is a guy who already kicked the bucket?
Far out.
Far out.
That's impossible! How can a dead guy be behind all this?
It is a little perplexing. But then, who else could it be? Maybe we should stop beating a dead horse.
But he seemed so stupid.
Right? Why did he add that? Was this
Yeah,
original?
that's new.
That's new. Why is this new? Why'd you add
I
that?
definitely did not read Braille.
Yeah, in Braille. That's how you wrote all of them?
That's right. I have the tools to do so in my cell.
So you have to use special tools? I never thought about it before, but I guess that makes sense.
What do you think Braille is?
Oh my god.
Listen, I don't know what a post office is, apparently.
And what exactly did you write about, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, this and that. General chit-chat. And chess moves, of course.
He wrote the chess moves in Braille, too. That's interesting.
Speaking of chess moves, how does that piece you carved yourself move? The dog.
Perhaps we can talk about that later. For now, I'd like to know what happened when the letters stopped.
I sat in my cell and tried to imagine where he might have gone.
Okay, Nope, I still don't get it. Who does he mean? Who's this pup he keeps talking about?
Who, indeed? It seems that not even Mr. Canis knows his true identity. So we should focus on what we do now. So we should focus on what we do know. That there was a connection between the two of them. I'm particularly interested in how that connection was maintained.
Yeah, I like when they're in their magic thinking poses. They're both thinking.
Literally this. Plushworth and Plush K. Okay.
Oh, I've just remembered who he reminds me of.
Who?
The alien from Alien.
Oh, yeah. He looks like a fucking, what is it, a xenomorph?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just... Yeah, closer at the ring. Okay, yeah, okay.
Objection!
You said that you wrote all your letters in Braille, is that correct?
I don't mean to be rude, Mr. Prosecutor, but you do know about my condition, don't you?
He said, bitch, look at me.
I'm fucking blind!
That's odd, because the chess diagram we found in Knight's cell didn't contain any Braille at all.
Really? But surely that's impossible.
How so, exactly?
Maybe somebody typed Mr. Canis's letters out on purpose?
Meaning there may have been some sort of intermediary between the two of them?
So then,
Mr. Canis says he wrote his letters in Braille, and yet the letters received by Mr. Knight contained no Braille at all.
I love this diagram.
It's so good! It's so fucking good! This
rules.
suggests that there must be a third party who typed Mr. Canis's letters out.
Guess it could have worked the same way on the flip side, too, right? Whoever it was could have taken Knight's letters and turned them back into Braille.
They could indeed. I think you and Mr. Knight were both communicating with this person, Mr. Canis. Mr. Canis, the answers you received.
Sorry, I just noticed, but your cheekbones are popping.
Me?
Yeah. Like good, in a good way. I mean that in a good way.
Tilla. I love when supermodels do the like horse stomp when they're like,
Yes.
it's great. It's great. I love watching Tony mewing tutorial. Is it this one first? Like,
God. Don't worry if your jaw clicks all the time. That's not important. What's important is a strong jawline.
exactly. Yeah, don't worry about if you clench your jaws in your sleep so fucking bad that you have to like massage it out and it fucking hurts and your fingers skip over your jaw. I've talked about this before.
They were written in Braille too. Yes.
Sorry, rip Artie Frost. You would have loved Tony's mewing tutorial.
Really good.
I feel like it helps to like kind of stick your tongue, like elevate your tongue to the middle of your mouth, like, and then you suck in just slightly.
Like with the TMJ, it helps?
No, to mew.
Oh, to mew. I see.
No, it does not help with the TMJ, but yeah. Not at all. I could really pull off an Artie Frost cosplay. I don't know if that's a compliment. I'm really not sure. Fuck, okay, sorry, the burger's hard.
Were we even burgers hard? I didn't realize.
A little bit.
Alright, sorry.
So some mysterious middle person really was typing the Bronxers missives?
Sorry. I didn't realize. We didn't officially get a burger's hard, but I feel like we could finish today, so.
Okay.
Self-imposed burger's hard.
Okay, burger's hard in spirit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't want Tony to burgers hard because I want to win the poll. You want those bits so you can make me sing the Sonic X theme song, huh? Okay, burger's hard, thank you. Grace, are you good? Grace? 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 Oh god. Oh god! Oh god! She's left! Did she crash? Oh, fuck. Grace! No! Oh, wait. She was back for a second. Oh my god. It's not even my fault this time.
Hello?
Yes, you're back. Hello.
Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Really funny. It's like we mentioned burgers hard and then
it's like, haha, kill yourself. All right, let's go.
Sorry, that's not me licking water in the background. That's my cat.
Oh, I thought it was you. I always think it's you. I hear someone licking their butthole, and I'm like, wow, Grace is really going at it today.
You know. Normally it is. Okay.
And that same person
Might well be our secret string puller.
Not so fast!
Not so fast! Wait, you're trying to say there's another hidden mastermind behind this whole thing? So who's this new one?
Bronco Knight, son of Artie Frost, is already dead. Sorry, I'm retaking that line. Bronco Knight, son of Artie Frost, is already dead. But what if the other child from the incident 18 years ago was actually who we've been looking for?
Carmelo Gusto's son? But who is he? And where is he?
If Knight was Frost's son, Gusto's son would have to be... Who do you think it is?
Night was no, since we were kids when both of us were all alone. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, here, I'll do the voice. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I've known him since we were kids.
Oh my
Both
god,
of us
are you
were all
fucking
alone.
kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, doesn't have any family, you see. Just like me. Him? But surely not.
Oh, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? You're white as a sheet.
She's so concerned. She's like,
Oh my god! Do you need another Red Bull? You look like shit! Even more than usual!
of course. And exactly. And finally, Gusto also having an Australian accent pays off.
I see now. Okay.
Because in my original one, he did not. But and Grace Rivals for Life did not want to be like, oh, you should also give him an Australian accent. Haha, no reason. So now I'm redeeming myself.
Of course. It all makes sense. I know exactly who our so-called mastermind is.
What? Who? You have to tell us!
I can hardly believe it, but it's somebody we know rather well. The person we've been looking for is...
Take that!
It has to be the person behind all of this. The person who forced Chairman Winner's hand by sending the letter to Rosie Ringer. The person who kidnapped Sean and bugged Kay and myself. The person who did the strangest thing of all. Who drugged Kay and carried her up to the roof of the big building.
It's just, we all know how much I love that he's so pissed about that.
It was the monster.
What? Did you really just say what I thought you did?
Yes, the monster. That was the key to unmasking our mastermind. Oh, I almost forgot. We're, doing a new show soon. I'd love it if you could come, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll be joining Regina on stage for this one.
That's right. The Very Big Circus is the biggest, most fabulous event in town. You'll have oodles of fun.
Ms. Lloyd, could I ask a favor?
Who? Little old me? What kind of favor?
You told us you recorded the sound of Torosaurus breathing fire. Proof? What kind of proof? Did you capture something on your tape recorder, perhaps?
Ooh, you're good, Ruffles. Sharper than a gosh dang tack. I captured the sound of that big old beastie breathing fire is what I captured. Sure did. Like I said, I didn't precisely see the guy, but boy, did I hear him.
Can we listen to the tape?
You surely can. Let's see now. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? That's why the Gordy filler exists?
Yeah, that's why. That's it. That sound, it must be what I think it is. My theory has to be correct. The truth about the monster, the identity of the person behind all this. It's all falling into place. Ms. Hart, you saw a giant eye at the window of the... You saw a giant eye at the window of the storeroom, did you not?
Moves my laptop just back. Yep, snapped me a picture of it too, even if you can't rightly see it so well.
We can't see it right now, but... Detective Gumshoe,
Yes, sir.
your image analyzer. Can we borrow it again?
Sure, but what do you want to look at, sir?
This photograph right here.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Everyone who's just been standing here silently the whole time is coming in. It's great. It's great. Everyone coming in for the final bow.
I'm here too.
There we go.
Okay.
Eureka!
That's... See? I done told y'all. Taurosaurus's own dang self.
Yes, there it is at last. The monster commanded by the architect of this whole scheme.
Monster!
You're finally ready to admit it? That he's danged well real? The big bad bull itself?
Objection!
No, because that isn't Taurosaurus at all. It's the eye of a different giant beast entirely. Take a look at this, if you would.
The very big circus flyer? Oh, wait, look!
You see it? The enormous lion balloon? That's the real monster!
What?
And the sound Ms. Lloyd thought was the creature breathing fire?
Come on. You're really gonna bring me crashing down to Earth like that? That's how balloons fly, huh? They burn gas to make hot air?
They do. And our culprit was able to use that balloon to carry Kay up to the roof of the big building without ever going near the elevator.
So this culprit, they've got something to do with the circus?
Circus worker. Friend of the Bronxster. Son of Gusto. Whoa. You're not serious.
You forgot to mention trainee animal tamer. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, it fucking is.
But he's the one who's been pulling the strings this whole time. That's right. Simeon Saint is the one behind all this.
Simeon? But everything... Really? I don't believe you! We trusted him, and he trusted us! You can't tell me that was all lies! That would be... too horrible.
I'm sorry, Kay. Who was that? Hey! Where do you think you're going, old man?
Nothing escapes you, does it, young pup? My congratulations, Mr. Edgeworth. But now that I know the truth, my business here is done.
What? No, Mr. Canis, wait! I fucking love that part so much.
Really good.
So funny. Damn it! He disappeared!
Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth?
Don't worry, I'm fine. But... Damn you! Are you alright, Sean?
He killed my dad! He did, right?
There's no easy way to say it, but... Sorry, Sean. It would appear that he did. There's just something about, sorry, Sean, it would appear that he did, that it's just like...
He won't get away with it. I'll make him pay! Somehow, some way, I'll...
Overruled.
No! Sean, you mustn't say such things! I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. You'll have to forgive us both. Edgeworth tagged to name a bigger rivalry. So true.
I just put the call out, sir. All units are on the lookout for Mr. Canis.
I don't mean to hurry everybody, but we'd better be on our way too. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, where do you think we'll find our mastermind?
I suppose you're right. We should go after the mastermind right now. He said he had to practice for the show, which I guess means he'll be at the circus. But before we leave, there's something I'd like to ask of you, Agent Lang.
There is? What?
Once a beast has been sighted, the next step is to plan its capture. When we arrive, there's something we'll need to try and find as a matter of priority. And Detective, I'd like you to look into something that's been bothering me about Sean's kidnapping.
Yes, sir.
I want to help too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good. There's somebody I'd like you to try and contact. If Saint really is our mastermind, we're going to need this person's help. Between our many encounters, I never suspected a thing, even though he was right there in front of me. Little late, but I did really like this from the fan translation. An apprentice beast tamer? He's no amateur, for the beast he tamed is none other than this entire case. Love that
Oh,
line.
that's fun.
So good. That's fire. That's bars. I messed up. There's no other way of putting it. But I'm going to put things right once and for all. Good stream, everyone. April 6, 5:30 p.m. Very big circus at Big Top.
Oh, hi, Mr. Edgeworth.
Did you guys come to watch the show?
He's got clown makeup on.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Berry. Mr. Saint. You're a little early, I'm afraid. You're still practicing. But I'm glad you kept your promise. Yes, I remembered you giving me this. It's so great. You're gonna have so much fun. I think even you'll be surprised, Mr. Edgeworth. Huh. I think you've surprised me enough for one day already.
What are you talking about?
Would you mind looking at this photograph, Miss Berry? That's the eye painted on the balloon you used to advertise. That's the eye painted on the balloon you used to advertise the circus, correct?
Oh, yeah. What is this exactly?
I have a strong suspicion that the balloon was used by the criminal we've been looking for.
You too?
Yeah, people keep betraying Regina. Who's usually in charge of the balloon, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that would be Simeon. But wait, you don't mean...
Mr. Saint, you took the balloon out late the other night, didn't you? Sure. I was practicing. I'm still pretty bad at flying it, so I needed to put in some extra hours. At night, when it would have been even more difficult than usual. A strange time to decide to practice. But why else would I have taken the balloon out? What are you saying? That you weren't practicing at all. You were taking an unconscious Kay to the top of the big building in order to frame her for the murder of Rosie Ringer.
The security cameras never recorded Kay taking the elevator up to the roof. Which means she must have gotten there another way, from the sky. And the only person able to make that happen would have been you. But, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't understand. That's not all you did. You also attacked Sean at the garbage disposal area, drugged him, and carried him away. I know, I think Big Building is the official translation name I like the least, even though I know it's literally what the Japanese name is. It sounds so unserious. I know, I hate saying it. That's why you were late for the hearing at the courthouse, wasn't it? I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I do any of those things? Please, you have to believe me. I'd never, ever do anything like that. I wish I could believe you, but I can't. Any trust I had in you has completely been destroyed. That's horrible. Why would you say that? You told me back at the jail. You said you believed I was innocent.
You don't have to worry about that. We're friends. We know what it's like to be in your shoes. We're all part of the same club after all, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Unfortunately so, I'm afraid. Thank you for sharing such personal details with us. By the sound of it, you had little reason to kill Knight. If anything, you are the one most affected by his passing. And what's more, I simply don't believe a person as gentle as you is capable of murder. Rest assured, we believe you. And we will get you out of here. This is just awful. I never thought you'd lie to me.
We didn't lie. I swear, Simeon,
You said you knew what it was like to be me. I trusted you. That hurts, Kay. It hurts so much.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. This is Simeon we're talking about. He's not a bad person.
Objection!
I see it now. That's your strategy, isn't it? With everybody. You root out their psychological weaknesses and exploit them. And without even realizing it, they wind up doing exactly what you want them to. Exactly the behavior one would expect from the arch-manipulator behind all our recent troubles. I was too blind to see it before, but you won't fool me again. Simeon Saint, you are guilty of crimes too numerous to mention. Oh, so that's how you want to play it, huh? You always did have the courage of your convictions, I guess. Luckily, grinding people's self-belief into dust is kind of a hobby of mine.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm sorry? The animal lean? Hello?
Yeah.
Why is he like...
He's manipulating everyone, even the animals.
And he's hot now? What the fuck?
No, literally, that's what I said. The
Like,
man
objectively.
who masterminds the game.
This is crazy.
Dude.
Thank you, Big Clingy.
Because he's kind of objectively cunt slay. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
He's giving Lestat?
Yeah, literally. Oh my gosh. Fuck. Louis. Claudia. Well done, all of you. Well, this is certainly a side of him we haven't seen before. So much for the trainee animal tamer who wouldn't hurt a fly. I guess that was all an act. But I'm glad we're finally getting to meet the real you.
Simeon, this can't be true. Can it?
I think it would be really funny if he does the big transformation then drops the accent. Oh my god. Wait. Yes. Okay, actually, I kind of love that. Truth, lies. True. Well, but I haven't done it. Hold on. Truth, lies. What does it matter?
Huh?
All you need to know is that Mr. Edworthy here has made me very mad indeed.
Oh, Jared Leto! Ah!
And now he's gonna pay! Sure, I went up in the balloon a couple nights ago, but I was just practicing. I guess somebody took that picture when I flew by the big building. I fly around the area doing promo stuff for the circus all the time. Nothing to see here, Miles. Nothing at all.
Ew, calling him Miles?
Yeah,
Ew.
I know, I hate it. So you go up in the balloon reasonably often? Yeah, promoting the circus, like I said. Is that true, Ms. Berry?
Well, it's true that it's Simeon's job to go up in the balloon and spread the word. I guess just about everybody in the area would have seen him up there by now.
Well, that same balloon was used in the commission of a crime. Nonsense! I just happened to be in the area where it happened. Somebody took a picture when I was floating past the big building. That's all. Tony ASMR Simeon insane! Oh, no. Do I sound ASMR-y right now?
No, but Big Clingy said that, like, the chills.
Oh, why do
were
I have chills
happening.
from your Simeon voice? What's the matter, Miles?
Oh god, I hate that. Oh, stop it. Oh, no, never mind.
Deal. I just went up in the balloon, you know? What's the problem?
God.
I'll be the judge of whether you just happened to be nearby. Thank you very much. Simon Keys was one of my favorite AA names. Yeah, it was great. No, why? Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, Miles. You're a good voice actor, but please don't go that far. Okay. All right, you know what? I should do like a points thing for like, no ASMR. Like for the next like 3 hours, no ASMR. Because it's one of my favorite bits to do.
It's really funny. And I'm sorry for encouraging it.
Yeah,
but I think it's funny.
It is your fault.
Hold it!
This balloon, do you usually launch it from here at the circus? No, you need a wide open space. There's a park over by Sunshine Coliseum. That's where I usually take off from. I see. And how do you get the balloon to the park to launch it? Not by hand, that's for sure. That thing must weigh a few 100 pounds. It's kind of impressive that it can even get off the ground now that I have... Sorry, I was reading way too fast. It's kind of impressive that it can even get off the ground, now that I think about it. I'd prefer it if you didn't change the subject. How do you transport the balloon? By this logic, though, that means he did have an Australian accent, unlearned it, then relearned it for his cover. Yes, exactly! Because he had amnesia! Because the kids had amnesia, and then he relearned it for his cover! And he didn't...
Incredible.
He didn't even know that his dad had an Australian accent. That's so good! See, now that's canon now
That's
because
canon.
it's hilarious.
And as we all know that if it's funny, it's real. Oh, wow. Give a guy a break, will you? It's not like I was getting miles off track. Sheesh. We use a truck, okay? You just load it on the back and away you go. A truck, you say? Yeah. Last time I took it out would have been 2 days ago. That could be important. I'd better keep it in mind. The last time I took the balloon out on the truck would have been then. The day before last. Right. The truck. The truck.
Objection!
This truck. It wouldn't happen to be blue by any chance? Huh? So what if it is? We happened to see a blue truck ourselves just today. One with a large basket loaded on the back. If that was the truck you told us about, then your statement about it not having moved in 2 days is a lie.
Oh, fuck Emma! Yay!
Agent Lang! Emma! Arthur!
There you are, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, wait, sorry. Did you want to be her?
No, you be... Dude, I'm doing a lot of characters. You should be able to talk.
Okay. There you are, Mr. Edgeworth. At last.
Arthur, we've established that Simeon, had an Australian accent from his dad, and then he forgot it due to the amnesia, and then he learned it again for like a cover-up, and now that the mask is gone, he's back to not having one.
I've been trying to find you ever since we wrapped up the case yesterday. Kay sent me a message saying you were here, so I came right away.
And I found what you asked me to go look for. It was loaded onto a truck in the parking lot out back. A blue truck.
Well. I think that truck might be the one we saw earlier today. In fact, I'm almost certain of it.
Objection!
What, just because it's blue? Like a million other trucks? What makes you so sure it's the exact same one?
No, I saw it too. It's the same one for sure.
Objection!
Mana looks funny also. Oh, you're just catching Arthur up. Yes, Mana looks very stupid. This is not news, though.
Huh? What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
That wasn't me!
Worthless are the words of a man who can't back up his claims with evidence.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Show me. I demand proof.
I must be able to prove it somehow. It's the same truck. I'm sure of it.
Wow, that was such a good impression. It's like you had the same voice actor. Huh? What are you doing, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you touching the truck?
The engine's cold, which means it's been here for a while.
No way! You can tell from just that?
What can I use to prove it's the same truck? I'd like to have the truck dusted for fingerprints. Huh? Why would you want to do that? Because I expect to find a certain very specific set of prints. And if I do, that will prove beyond all doubt that it's the truck we saw in front of the big building. Whose prints will prove it was the truck we saw? Yours? You think you're gonna find your own prince on there? Yeah, I love that that one moment is so relevant.
I do. Because I put my hand on your truck when I saw it in front of the big building. Let's see what we can find, shall we? Emma, could you lend us your scientific skills one more time?
That's why I'm here. One moment, please.
We should have licked the truck. Then we would have known for sure. We could compare the taste.
Already. Take it away, Mr. Edgeworth.
Huh? Me?
Of course. Who else did you think was going to do it?
That's why on the cover of the Lion Lily zine, I have Emma showing Edgeworth like the how to do the like fingerprint dusting, and he's got the glasses on. Yeah.
Oh. Don't worry, it's easy. I'll show you how.
Fine. Although I don't see why you can't do it yourself.
So just spread the powder over the area you want to search for prints. Like this.
Yeah, I know.
It sticks to fingerprints, so once you found one, make sure to dump plenty on there. And then blow away the excess.
Blow it away.
Yeah, with your mouth. Like that.
That's why Emma fucking failed her forensics exam, because she was just like lightly going like
Fitting.
like on to blow away fucking fingerprint dust. Sure, I'll blow with tea.
Alright, you got all that?
Yes, thank you. Now to try for real.
Oh, there's no such thing as too much powder, by the way. Go crazy.
Oh, I can just... whatever, this is easier.
I love this. It's so satisfying.
It's great.
It's like using the spray paint tool in paint.
True! I love this little, like, it like squishes. It looks like BU! BU with a stick!
Oh, cute.
So clean.
That's it. That's a nice clean print you got there.
Yeah.
Can we compare it to my prints right away?
Yep, leave it to me. That confirms it. It's Mr. Edgeworth's print, all right.
And with that, another lie is exposed. Yeah! So what were you doing in the truck? Oh, just driving around. For fun, you know.
Objection!
Kay was abducted 2 nights ago. And your balloon was sighted nearby. Then today, another abduction, this time involving a truck supposedly used to transport garbage. And your truck was sighted nearby.
Objection!
Coincidence, nothing more. You want me to believe that you were near the scene of 2 separate abductions simply by chance? Just be honest, you were involved in both. What makes you think they were even connected?
Objection!
When I was like 12, I made an MS Paint drawing with the spray paint tool as blood spatter on my grandparents' computer for some godforsaken reason, and wrote things like, "No one understands me," and my brother found it a few years later and freaked out. That's so true. That's some fucking Ace Attorney evidence you find. Your brother found evidence and it was added to the court record. The case is still ongoing.
A certain very important piece of evidence. That's what. Ha! Oh, this should be good. What connects Kay and Sean's abductions?
Snoozing is easy with 3
Take that!
Z's.
Kay was drugged with a dose of a powerful sedative. And a bottle of sedative was found right where Sean was being held captive. The very same brand, no less.
Objection.
I knew you'd try something like this. So, the same sedative was used. So what? Does that mean everything's connected? You know as well as I do, that doesn't prove anything for sure.
We must have something. There must be a piece of evidence that can tie him to both crimes.
Cops, prosecutors, you, Miles, you're all the same at the end of the day. You force the evidence to fit the crime, or you flat out just make it up. Just as long as somebody goes to jail. You're no different from a certain other evidence tamperer we've had the misfortune of meeting.
Objection.
No, I'm nothing like him.
Objection.
Then show me. Hit me with your killer piece of evidence. You must have one, right?
It's no use. We don't have anything that can tie him directly to both kidnappings.
Okay, you about done there, Miles? No more cheap shots left to fire? Great. Well, I have a show to be rehearsing for, so if you don't mind.
Objection.
Hey, come on now, you two. There's no need to get all hot under the collar. Wouldn't want your good looks running down your face now, would we, Simeon, old pal?
What are you sticking your nose in for?
Hey, I just sensed the vibe getting a little harsh and heavy, yeah? Thought I had to lighten the mood. Help me out here, Kay. Lift our spirits with a little dose of the old great thief magic.
You don't have to tell me twice. Okay, let me see if I can do Simeon's voice. Here goes.
Objection!
What are you? Take this seriously, will you?
Thought you could do with somebody running a little interference for you, Milester. Not the most ethical approach, I know, but again, Kay, again.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a circus to go performing. Watch me put my head in this lion's mouth. Somebody get the pepper, oh no!
We can worry about whether or not this is the right thing to do later. This is my last chance to try and prove a connection between Mr. Saint and his crimes. Let's forget the kidnappings for now. Is there anything else that suggests that he is our mastermind? Don't drag Regina's trauma into this. That's what Simeon does! Of course. Canis was looking for our secret string puller too. The young pup, as he called him. If I could prove that Mr. Saint was that same young pup, then perhaps... But what evidence do I have that might point to him being involved behind the scenes? Oh, right.
Take that.
I think you and Mr. Knight were both communicating with this person, Mr. Canis.
And that same person
Might well be our secret string puller. That's right! Our mastermind was involved in Canis and Knight's correspondence chess exchanges! If I can prove that Mr. Saint was the hidden intermediary between the two of them...
All right, that's enough. This is getting painful. You don't have anything, and I have to practice for the show. So, if you don't mind...
Objection!
Thank you, Mr. Fender. I can take it from here.
and I can't take any more of your interventions.
Ooh. Ooh, just look at that face. Yeah, I like it. Malzarino's back in the game for sure.
I'm Simeon, the funny clown. Look at me. I'm, juggling. Yeah! Oh, no.
Oh my god. Get his ass, Kay.
Okay, you can stop now.
You hear her voice fading away, like,
I'm juggling balls. No. Oh, they dropped everywhere.
Mr. Saint, you're a fan of chess, I take it? Huh? Where did that come from?
hey, Grace, you know what it's time for?
What?
Chess?
Chess?
Sure, I don't hate it. Our secret string puller was playing correspondence chess with Mr. Canis.
Objection.
I thought Bronco was the one playing chess with Canis. You're saying he was your so-called mastermind?
Objection.
No, it wasn't him. Whoever it was went on manipulating events even after Knight's death. Take a look at this letter, if you would. Who do you think could have written it? I believe it was the person who had inserted themselves between Mr. Canis and Mr. Knight. Also regard my previous statement. And you think that person was me? Why would I go to all that trouble? That's crazy! To make it appear that the two men were connected and communicating directly with one another. The very fact that led Fifi Lagarde to murder him.
What? You're saying he set that up to try and get Mr. Knight killed?
Objection.
Listen to yourself. What do you think I am? Some kind of evil puppet master? You've seen me. I can barely even get the animals to do what I want. If we could find one of the letters he passed between Knight and Canis, that would prove the connection beyond a doubt. I'd like to have your room searched. I believe we might find letters. You won't. Trust me. What? Once I'm done with something, I put it straight in the trash.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Guess I'm not the sentimental type. Well, I get hung up on the past, right? Gah! He must have disposed of any incriminating items in order to cover his tracks. Guess you went in without the evidence you needed once again, huh? That's a bad habit, you know? So this doesn't prove anything either? We've fallen short yet again! What do we do now? Are we out of options? You accuse me of betraying my friend, and you don't even have any proof? You're despicable! Who was that?
Oh, hi.
Ms. Berry. What does she want?
Sorry, it's just... I was thinking about what you were saying, and... This night person... You mean Bronco, right? Simeon's friend?
Yes. What of it? Does she know something?
Well, I have some experience being betrayed by friends. A lot, actually. And a letter came from him this morning. For Simeon.
What? What did you... How is that possible? Knight is dead! Miss Berry, we need to see this letter right away.
Sure. Here you go.
Let's open it up. shall we?
It's another correspondence chess letter.
The next move from the game with Mr. Canis!
Can anybody else smell checkmate? Can't wait to see your face when you lose. But you were never gonna beat me. Not at chess.
Can someone kill this guy?
It's postmarked from the 26th of March, the day before Knight died. I guess it must have gotten held up en route.
Well, we do move around a lot. It's part of being a traveling circus. Our mail arrives late all the time.
First time hearing your Knight voice, what the fuck is it doing to your mouth? See, the thing is that Knight got really he got, I don't know, there was something really horny in a bad way about the way he was like, I'm the boss. Everyone bows to me now. I'm the boss. Rook's dead and now it's me. I'm the boss. And it was just really weird. So now that's that's just how
he was horny for being the alpha.
Yeah, and it was just it was awful and I hated it. So now that's what it is, you know? No! Don't say that! No! I mean, I think animals in general get like that.
Interesting that it's addressed directly to you, Mr. Saint. This is it, isn't it? The proof we needed that you were the one facilitating Mr. Canis and Mr. Knight's games. One of the letters you would have transcribed into Braille in order to create the illusion that they were somehow connected. Curse you, Bronco! You're still getting in my way even now! I hate you! I hate you!
Simeon, how could you? Mr. Knight was your only friend!
We weren't even friends! I stopped thinking he was my friend 18 years ago. Right around the time of the IS-7 incident, in other words. I nearly froze to death because of him. I was just about to head out and meet my dad at the contest. But then Bronco showed up.
With how you're acting today, you should be very nice to anyone who is your friend.
He pinned me down and tied me up. He was crying the whole time, whining on and on. I'm sorry, but my dad says I have to do this, and if I don't do what he says, he's so scary.
Stop it! Stop it, Bronco! Stop it! I have to go meet my dad! I promised! If I'm not there to taste this candy for him, he'll be so upset! He needs me! If I don't go, he won't be able to show everybody he's the best in the world!
Wait, he would have his Australian accent at this time. Sorry, hold on.
Stop it, Bronco! Stop it! I have to go and meet my dad, I promised! If I'm not there to chase this candy for him, he'll be sorry upset! He needs me! If I don't go, he won't be able to show everybody he's the best in the world!
He hasn't had amnesia yet.
I'm so glad the mute button exists.
But no, he locked me in that car with him, and the two of us nearly died. He thought he could get out, but when he tried the door, it was frozen shut. We were trapped. And that's how Oh, I lost my dad. Listen, I shipped Saint Night way back during the fan translation still being worked on, so I had to cope with Google Translate Spanish.
Dude, once again, we have to recommend Freshwater Pirate. They do such good Saint Night.
You lost your dad?
Yeah. Bronco's dad killed mine. He was the son of a murderer.
What does he mean? That doesn't match up with what we know at all.
Simeon, the victim in the IS-7 incident, was a guy named Artie Frost. Did I read this?
No, you did. Sorry, I'm just...
Wait, hold it. I'm taking a picture of my computer screen.
Wait. Let me... Can you send me the screen cap? Because I have to look right at the camera so I can't see it.
Yes, but it's like a shitty picture from my phone on the computer screen. But it's
Live
really
frost
good.
reaction.
Oh my god. Anyways.
Yeah, that was my dad's name. My memories got kind of scrambled that day. What little I remembered was pretty mixed up. So I didn't find out till later that my dad was murdered. The murderer was a man named Carmelo Gusto, a confectioner. Really? I never knew Bronco's father's name. Or maybe I chose not to remember. Ugh, just thinking about the sicko that killed my dad turns my stomach. My memories and accent got kinda scrambled that day. Mr. Saint, are you sure you didn't know the name of the murderer until just now? Do you think I'd sit on it if I did? No, I'd have reported him to the police straight away.
The first one was the wrong one, sorry. I'm losing it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't like it. I really hate it. Please send it to the server without context.
I'm crying.
Ah, no! The server profile! Okay, I'm fine. Oh. Okay, hold on, Siri. Let me just send the image that Grace sent to me. I'll just send it in Ace Attorney chat. Do you guys like the sound of my new keyboard? I gotta
fun new mechanical keyboard.
It's Bluetooth.
And it has nice squishy keys. I like it. I like it a lot. Please post Tony mewing PNG so I can see it in not 160p. Yeah. It's in stunning no notes. 10 out of 10. Absolutely true. Okay. All I knew was that Bronco's dad tricked my dad. And that's how I knew my dad was the one who was killed that day. Bronco was a traitor. He helped his father murder mine. He was the son of a cold-blooded killer. He deserved to die.
Objection!
I'm sorry, Mr. Saint, but you've made a mistake. A big one.
A mistake? What do you mean?
Artie Frost was a sculptor. He'd been working in France not so long before the murder. Under the name Paul Alik. So I hear, but I don't remember anything about that. I wish I could. Well, I'm afraid it's only natural that you don't, because he wasn't your father. Huh? Is this your idea of a joke? Well, it's... Huh? Well, it's not funny. Not at all. You're right. It's not. But you need to know the uncomfortable truth. This piece of evidence proves that you are not Artie Frost's son.
Take that!
Went to save the image and my computer said, "Do you want to save this with your apartment security deposit record?" And no, I would not. Thanks.
No, I think you should.
I think you should. I think you should wire me into the grid so that we can have like another like Misha Apocalypse, but it's this.
Oh my god. Every so often my Misha Apocalypse Tumblr post gets reblogged and I have to like
You had
remember.
a Misha Apocalypse Tumblr post?
Absolutely, I did. Yeah.
Wow. Part of history.
I know.
History is happening in Manhattan.
Not
0
no!
days. I'm sorry, 0 days. 0 days. Fuck.
God.
Ugh.
I can't talk about it. Like, I can't speak, but
10k Hamilton followers. It's fine. Oh, shit, sorry. Ah, I pressed the space bar and didn't mean to. Okay, hold on. Huh? Bronco's chess set. And a ring? Yes. Take a look at the ring for me, if you would. What does the engraving on it tell you? It's 2 letters, right? It is. This is the seal with which Paul Alik used to mark his works. And it was found next to Artie Frost's body 18 years ago. But why would Bronco have a memento of my father? The police looked for Frost's son for a long time, and eventually they found him. The ring was handed over to the man they were able to prove was his child, Bronco Knight. But that's not... That would mean I was... Precisely. That you are, in fact, the son of Carmelo Gusto. No! That can't be! I'm... My dad was... I remember, don't I?
why is this sprite of his so sopping wet?
He's remembering being a child. Bronco tied me up and locked me in the car! It was his fault I lost my dad! He deserved to die! Didn't he? No way. So I get to see your circus thing even though I'm in jail? Was looking forward to the next move in our little chess game, so the show is just the icing on top. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it.
I will. And hey, come back soon, okay? I'll be mulling over my next move in the meantime. Oh, speaking of which, I put a little something in your chest seat. But you can take a look at it later. A little something. No idea what that might be, but thanks. If you hadn't detained me 18 years ago, it wouldn't have had to end like this. Huh? Did you say something? Me? Oh, it was nothing. Goodbye, Bronco. And farewell. The toxic yaoi sacred text! I did all that, and now you're telling me that it was my father who killed Broncos? Then what was all this for? I didn't want to wind up dead too. I didn't want to be weak and vulnerable. That's why I tried to be like Canis! Why I stayed in touch with him all these years!
Oh, God, I hated that sprite. Ugh.
And there we have it. The truth at last. Mr. Saint, you were Mr. Canis' correspondence chess partner. And you were the one manipulating events this whole time! You're right! It was me. It was me all along! At last, he's finally telling the truth. I was the one who witnessed the murder 12 years ago, but you knew that already. The president's assassination, just as we thought. Which means he's the one who drew the picture. And they knew it too. That's why Lagarde kept questioning me, day in and day out. It got so I couldn't face what I knew the next day. It got so I couldn't face what I knew the next day would bring. I was a nervous wreck. Who could blame me for wanting to get out of there? But I imagine it wasn't as easy as simply running away. Winner would have sent his men after you. No matter where I went, they were on me. They never stopped coming. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I couldn't sleep at night. Even the smallest noise had me chasing shadows. It drove me crazy. So I joined the circus. At least that way, moving from place to place was part of the job. My whole life I've been up against the chief prosecutor and the warden of a prison. No regular person could hope to stand up to people like that. From the time I was a child, I had nobody. But they weren't even the worst of it. The body double was behind it all, controlling everything. He may have been a fake, but he was the president of an entire country. What hope did I have? There was only one person I could turn to. Canis, the man who saved my life. He wasn't like Bronco. He really did want to help me. That's quite a claim. Strange to think of our famously ruthless assassin winning the admiration of the child he saved. Yes, we can talk about Simeon! Fuck! He showed me how to stop being a victim, to stop being hunted, and become a hunter myself. And they all became my prey.
Bars?
Yeah, actually. Does AAI2 have themes? Because the thing is that Simeon lost his father, had no one there to protect him, had no one there to shield him from the horrors of the world, as a parent might do, and except for this assassin, who refers to him as a young pup.
This is crazy.
Does AAI2 have themes?
Cole, remember when I... Sorry, go ahead.
I think it might.
It might. And Cole, remember when I was like, hey, the themes aren't done yet? We still had another one to go. We still had another. And it's where you fucking least expected it. But, yeah, oh man! But I doubt even you imagined that the body double would ever go so far as to co-opt our country's police. No, I sure didn't. And as long as Winter was around, no evidence was ever gonna stand. He even nearly managed to ruin things this morning. Lagarde almost got away with it again. But I know him now like the back of my hand. I could see exactly how it was all gonna go down. So he saw right through their plan. AA parental trauma zine when? Okay, actually?
Might I come out of my fic writing retirement? Perhaps.
I've been drawing way more lately, and I'm just like...
Yes, you're Franziska!
Yeah.
I've been thinking about her all day.
Incredible.
How Chairman Winner would try to suppress the evidence in Warden Lagarde's trial. Dibs on the Von Karma siblings. Fuck off! Ah! Fine,
like
I'll take
half the
Simeon.
zine.
Yeah, that's half the zine. I see. And that's why you kidnapped Sean, correct? You wanted to force a guilty verdict regardless of the presence of evidence or the rule of law. Yeah, gotta account for the entire Faye family line, gotta account for Trucy, gotta account for Athena, the entire cast of AI2, yeah. Walkie-talkie banned from the zine. No, exactly. No, absolutely.
Objection.
Maybe I did. But how else was I gonna make them pay for what happened 12 years ago? Whatever helps you sleep at night. But Winner pulled one last surprise, didn't he? Grace has played Spirit of Justice, right? Have you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I like forced myself to play all of the mainline games that were
Right.
available before I started writing fic.
Because you're responsible.
Yeah. And I was crazy.
True.
It was 2020 July. Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you're an Ace Attorney fan and you're crazy? Wow, that's so surprising. He tried to kidnap Sean himself in the hope of influencing the verdict. In other words, you chose the exact same course of action as the man you so fervently claim to hate.
Objection.
That's only if I'd actually kidnapped anyone at all. But I'd never do anything so wicked. Never, ever. Me? Commit a crime? No, 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 no. And besides...
That's the physical acting.
I love doing it. I always have to do it like, no, 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 no.
Of course.
And besides, I don't hate the three of them. If anything, I'm grateful. If they hadn't done what they did, my revenge wouldn't have been nearly as fun.
Objection.
So you admit it. Your motive in all of this was nothing more than revenge. Sure, I admit it. So what? I despised every single one of them. But here's the kicker. I didn't kill anybody! The most you can blame me for is writing the odd letter here and there. A quick note to Ringer to tell her about Winner. Another to him, so he knew about her. But the fact that they wanted to kill each other, and one of them succeeded?
That was all on them. So you take no responsibility for the fact that your actions resulted in multiple murders?
Right! Same thing at Gourd Lake. People are much easier to control than animals, you know. The whole fake assassination plot, I handed that to Bronco on a plate.
That was part of his plan too? So Rook's murder was...
Objection.
No. That was all Bronco's idea. Nothing to do with me at all. Still, it moved things in the right direction, wouldn't you say? Isn't fate a crazy thing?
Can't talk like that about a murder.
Setting Lagarde up was easy too. I just made it seem like Knight and Canis were in contact with each other. And slipped the chisel inside the chess set.
So it was you who put it in there!
Yes, it was! I thought that might point everybody nicely in Canis's direction. Worked out pretty well, even if I do say so myself. Who knew that would be all it took to make that awful woman murder poor Bronco? I guess she got to where she just saw enemies everywhere she looked. I know the feeling. Even the smallest thing can send your paranoia into overdrive. And then, things get ugly quickly. I had a front row seat for the whole show! So you were the last piece to be put into play, of course. Who? Me? You solved both cases, and finally brought down Winner and Lagarde! I guess you could say your powers of deduction were the weapon that put an end to them both.
Objection.
I didn't solve those cases for your sake!
Sure. You didn't know you were doing me a favor. You were just playing at being an attorney for a little while, right?
What did you say?
All I had to do was cower and say, no, a few times. And you rode to my rescue like the hero you are.
Oh my god, calling out his fucking complex.
Yes!
Also, the gorilla in the background I just noticed.
Oh, yeah. And
This is insane.
the line in the fan translation was, "You should be grateful I let you play the ace attorney." Sidle drop!
Was getting arrested part of your plan too?
No, that wasn't something I expected, I have to admit. I never thought they'd take the chisel for the murder weapon. That was a real plot twist. Made my blood run cold for sure. But then who should come through with the turnabout to end all turnabouts? The greatest legal mind of his generation. My knight in shining armor. I bet it felt pretty good saving me like that, huh? You ought to thank me, you know? I don't do that for many people. This is going so fucking crazy. This is so good! The turnabout to end all turnabouts, the greatest legal mind of his generation, my knight in shining armor, like, ah!
What?
You're wrong! He wasn't playing at being an attorney! He was trying to help you! Because helping people is what Mr. Edgeworth does! He helped me right when I needed it most!
Okay.
Oh, did he? You're sure he wasn't just trying on his dear departed daddy's shoes for size?
Can we have a moment of silence for that evil laugh?
Oh, thanks, man. I don't know if you can tell, I'm having a lot of fun right now.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'll shut up. No.
No, don't shut up. Don't shut up. Never shut up.
No. For my benefit, I will shut up. Mwah.
I love dude, he, like, I remember drawing, last time, I played this game, I drew Simeon, listening to, the bug that he planted in the Atagarasu pin, at the part where Edgeworth is like, you look a little down, Kay. Please cheer up. Like, as he's talking to her through the bars, like, you didn't do it, I guarantee it. Like, I'm going to fix this. Like, you just believe in yourself. Like, you're going to be fine. And then, like, him listening to that and being, like, angry about it because that's never something he's ever had, but being like, oh, must be so nice to have Daddy come to the rescue, huh?
Oh my god.
Just like, ah! Ah!
Ah! No! That's not what he was doing!
Come on, K-Meister. Don't let this clown get you down. He's projecting, plain and simple. Painting other folks with his own grubby brush. It's not just that he doesn't trust other people. The poor kid doesn't even understand the concept. Doing something for somebody else's sake? Forget about it. He'll never understand.
I went looking through my screenshots and I think I just screenshotted every frame of this confrontation. So true. This is like one of the finales of all Ace Attorney time. You think I care what you have to say about me? Consider this for a second. I've gotten my revenge on everybody I set out to get it from. And yet, you can't prove I incited anything.
Trump voice.
Shut up. Think about it. I never actually did anything. What's my crime? Exactly. Explain it to me. You think you can pin an incitement charge on me? Read my letters. I don't mention murder anywhere. If I did, maybe you'd have a case. But if I did, maybe you'd have a case. Maybe you could say I encouraged them. But it's the same story as always, I'm afraid. You can't prove I did anything at all.
That's not true! You kidnapped me!
Sorry, but did I miss the part where you proved that? All I ever admitted to was sending letters.
You!
Letters which didn't threaten, coerce, or encourage anybody to do anything. I just passed on what you might call pertinent information. He's a slippery one, I'll give him that.
There's gotta be something we can do! What about this?
Sorry.
What about this excitement stuff he's talking about?
Incitement, Kay. It means to encourage or direct another person to commit a crime. In the eyes of the law, it's seen as equivalent to committing the crime itself.
So then we just need to prove that he told them to do it!
You say that like it's gonna be easy. Guess maybe you're not so big on due process after all. You think you can make me carry the can? You think you can make me carry the can for murders I had nothing to do with? Think again. I don't even have to talk to you if I don't want to. In fact, why am I still talking to you?
Not so fast.
I can think of one reason. The tent is surrounded. There's nowhere left to run.
Really? You don't think I planned my escape too? What if, just to pluck an idea out of nowhere, I trained all of these vicious wild beasts to attack on command, for example? All I'd have to do is say the word, then sidle off stage in the chaos.
What? You wouldn't. I'm just spitballing, but you'd pay to see that, wouldn't you? I could just as easily take Sean hostage with the gun I may or may not have in my pocket.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You know what? That would make for a killer show. You will do no such thing! It's hard to know what lengths he might actually be prepared to go to. But knowing what we know about him already, we have to be prepared for the worst. Fine, I'll humor you. But once the curtain goes up on this little performance, it better be a lively one. Bore me and we're done here. All right, let's see if you can keep me entertained, shall we? Ugh, he's not gonna give me an inch. But there must be something we can do. We can't let his crimes go unpunished. Especially crimes against Kay. It's funny because this guy was hard to translate for since he often says wild things out of nowhere and it's hard to tell when he's bullshitting. Yeah, I imagine. Since, like, context is, like, half of... Not half, but, like, extremely important to knowing how to translate Japanese.
That's crazy.
And yes, bigger penalties.
Uh-oh.
Don't we have... Getting your revenge. Whatever, I'll just use the walkthrough. Oh, right. No.
I'm very fascinated
Oh,
to see
shit.
what it's going to be.
Sorry, I did it on the wrong one. Mr. Saint,
Oh, no.
if you wouldn't mind looking at this. What is this, Miles? You don't see it? The real meaning of what's in front of you? Nope. No, I don't. And let's be honest, neither do you. Oof. It must have been wrong.
Don't let him dictate the pace, Mr. Edgeworth! You're right.
Oh, sorry. You're right. I think I let my guard down for a moment there. But I won't make the same mistake twice. Here it comes, Mr. Saint.
That's the spirit! I'll get ready to swipe the truth right out of his hands.
Oh.
Objection!
I'm afraid you're wrong. I have proof that you meant for at least one murder to happen. Because you said so yourself.
Yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Truth is, I was the one who made Big Bad Chairman Winner kill little Miss Rosie Ringer.
What? I said that? Weird, I don't remember. I know you think you can worm your way out of everything.
Puny worm.
But this time, you're wrong. I am. Yes, because our conversation was being recorded. By somebody intercepting the signal from the very listening device you planted. It was. You got your conversation with the clown here on tape? That's what you're trying to tell us? No. Langer says a schemer's schemes will swallow him in the end. Ms. Lloyd, could you play us the tape, please?
You bet I can. Got it. It was this part right here.
Mr. Edgeworth, that's Judge Cavell's cell phone.
Who is this? You're the one who abducted Kay!
I can't hear, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry. It was right around here.
I was as surprised as a
Huh? That's weird.
Is something wrong, Miss Lloyd?
I'll say. Seems we maybe, didn't quite catch the next part on tape. Ahem.
What? It cuts off and just says,
puny worm, puny worm, puny worm, puny worm, puny worm, puny worm, puny worm.
We've caught him at last!
the puny worm.
Why? How could it not be on there?
Aw, poor babies. You think I'd leave myself wide open like that? Well, think again. I love how he did Canis's laugh. He did
Yes, it was so good.
He did the Never trusted that puny worm. There's something a little special about that bug, you see. It can be turned on and off remotely.
What? I never knew they make those.
Remote control bugs? Sure, they exist, but... So you switched it off to avoid being recorded. Bingo!
Objection!
But how? You would have had to know you were being recorded in the first place!
Objection!
And I did! Of course I did! It was so obvious that someone was eavesdropping, and that's because... Miss Lloyd, was it? You knew about the kid prosecutor's kidnapping without any prompting. No. You heard that whole conversation? I did indeed, old pal! But I must say, I thought you would have figured it all out much sooner. Aren't you supposed to be a genius prosecutor? No. Where were we again? Oh yeah. At the part where if you couldn't prove incitement, it was game over. Oh well.
Ah, shucks. So my tape ain't gonna be no use to nobody after all? Come on. I must have recorded something you can use.
If only that were true.
Hey, Meister.
Yeah?
The old boogaroo. It was hidden in your pin that whole time, right? That shake anything loose from the old brain tree?
I don't know. Give me a sec to think.
And I am here too! Sorry. Ach, Lara.
Yay!
Mr. Saint, why do you have such small breasts?
She's back.
You're the only one who's been directly in contact with him before.
Objection!
So sad. Relying on flawed evidence. Desperately trying to make it stick. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Next topic, please. Huh? He's trying to steer us away from our current line of inquiry. As I said about 10 seconds ago, you're the only one who's been directly in contact with him before.
Is that the fastest flashback we've ever had?
Yes, I think so. Also, what certain parody videos are we talking about? Not the animation, right? I didn't watch that. It was like a little Newgrounds cringe for me. Or are we talking about a certain person who is not welcome
Now
here?
I'm fascinated. But
There is a certain YouTuber who, like, reblogged my K art when I was like, and my, we're talking about a certain person? Okay. They reblogged my K art, one where it was like, the, like, is witness state your name and occupation, even in the depths of night. We talked about this! That one, and my caption was, please put K in AA7, and what he tagged it with, cool art, but for real, K Faraday is terrible, please don't. Yeah. And
okay, so
I immediately
I'm
blocked.
going to fucking kill him.
Yeah, exactly. I immediately blocked. And then so now his takes are infamous for being bad in just in general in the fan space.
Please DM me the names. So
it's Jello Apocalypse.
This guy.
Sorry.
It's
I don't fucking care.
a certain person. A certain person. Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah, no. I
feel like
Bro, what do I
you've
fucking
mentioned
care?
this before.
I probably have. Like, I'm not dancing around it anymore.
Fair enough.
He disrespected me by coming into my house and being like, by the way, this is shit. And then put K when he was like doing a tier list of the assistants, and he put K in I wish you were dead. And
Sorry?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he publicly reblogged your art. He can get disrespected on a stream he isn't going to watch. Exactly. Yeah, no, Grace, when he was doing tier lists on Twitter, and wait, he doesn't go by Jello anymore? That's really funny. Because people know him as, like, having the worst takes of all fucking time. Yeah, I know everyone was being coy, but I'd had enough. I don't give a shit.
Well, I think he needs to shave his sorry excuse for a beard, first of all. Second of all.
Oh, wait, I haven't... What does he look like?
I don't know. I just pulled up his wiki, like, youtube.fandom.com.
Let me check this out.
Might even not be the right guy. But probably is.
Oh, dear. Yeah,
And he moved from Ireland to Texas, like, voluntarily. Like, ugh. Why would you do that?
You know... Oh, so no. We have to... When you said the list thing... Oh, audible gasp when you said the list thing. Yeah, I know, right? Some people just can't read, I guess. You know.
So sad.
It's
really
so sad. But we have to finish this case. Anyway.
Okay, you're right.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he didn't dislike my art style or anything. But, like, why would you reblog someone's art of a character and say, this character sucks ass? Like, you're just being rude. Like,
One of the top Google results is for the reddit.com/r/out of the loop post, what's going on with Jello Apocalypse? And the top post is like, it's just like, he broke his NDA.
Oh, is that all?
I guess, sadly.
Well.
Oh, he's been in controversy before.
Of course he has. He seems like a very rude person. A very rude individual.
Sounds
I also
right.
wasn't a huge fan of K Faraday until you were voice acting. Really? Oh. Well,
Oh,
happy to have
I love this.
brought you around. Cause,
Your K-evangelism.
My K-evangelism! Listen, I'm promoting the way that she ought to be characterized by everyone.
Exactly.
Okay. Anyway, okay. Kay had a one-to-one encounter with him only recently.
What if the sound from that point in time had been recorded? Yeah, playing through AI2 so much also helped. True. Burger's Heart, okay. Ms. Lloyd, how long were you recording the intercepts from the bug for?
Started about, let's see now, 2 nights back?
Sorry, I was gonna type a reply, but I thought you were gonna talk for more. If they ever do an AI anime, I'm petitioning you to voice Kay.
Please, God.
I'm like
Please,
I'm literally hearts and
God.
smile world right now. That means so much to me. Thank you.
I
love
be
her.
an extra number 37 in the background for free to finance this.
You know, it would make my life. It would make my life. Aw, I think I actually told someone that at a convention in vague terms. This streamer I watch. Aw, thank you. That's like, see, you can tell that it's like I don't know what to say. That's so sweet. Thank you. Okay, the burgers. Sorry. The burgers. In which case, during which time frame would we be likely to find Mr. Saint's voice on that tape? Kay was abducted. I couldn't send them your way because I can't pronounce your channel name. Laquilas. That's it, Laquilas. Clip that. Just remember, you can, in your mind, just call it liquid ass. Yeah. Yeah, liquid ass. Yeah, there you go. 2 nights ago. Mr. Saint abducted Kay and took her up to the roof of the big building 2 nights ago. Yeah, Laquilas. It's kind of a botched form of saying Legolas. in Quenya, in like the old Elvish. I think liquid ass liquid ass is my my Steam name. Yeah, it's a Quenya interpretation, yeah. But it's like, it's not exactly how you'd spell it. I like took the Quenya. The Quenya is like L-A-C-O-I. L-A-S-S-E. Sorry. Oh my god. But yeah, anyways, I just kind of like botched it or whatever. And then because I liked the way it sounded.
No, we're so close. No, Tony.
I'm sorry.
Talk about Tony. I had a fighting for my life incident on the toilet. So bad that I heard my cat scratching at the door and
Wait,
meowing.
actually?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, that's a Lycolas. Lycolase. But
I don't want it to be over.
sorry, but we can play Deltarune.
Okay.
What if there was a recording from around that time? Ms. Lloyd, quickly play us any tape you have from the night before last.
Huh? Oh, sure thing.
I did bring up Lord of the Rings, my fault.
That's the sound of the balloon!
Indeed it is. At around that time, I imagine Mr. Saint would have been transporting you in it. Which means he can't have been too far away from you, or the bug. Is there anything else on the recording, I wonder?
Grovey, no! Oh. Ask a woman with ADHD not to read a quickly updating chat. Okay, I'm sorry. Small Breast, the finale. In the arms of the angels.
Wait, that noise.
That was a gunshot! Huh. You turned the bug off then too, it seems. Unluckily for you, you were a little late in doing so. There's no escaping it now. That gunshot ties you directly to this case. Huh? What are you talking about? Nobody ever even mentioned a gun. He's wrong. Somebody involved with this case discharged a firearm. I just need to remember who it was and present the piece of evidence that proves it. Which piece of evidence? Blah, 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 blah.
Take that!
It's written right here in the president's autopsy report. Traces of gunshot residue were detected on his hand. And where was Kay when the gunshot was recorded? That's right. She was in the balloon, being taken by you to the top of the big building. However, the roof wasn't as deserted as you needed it to be.
Yes, I was there with the president. Wait, not long after we started talking, he noticed something and told me to leave.
And if a gunshot rang out shortly after that? Don't tell me you didn't hear it yourself, Mr. Saint. Not when it sounds crystal clear in this recording. You're just going to pretend to ignore me? What else do you expect me to do when you keep spouting your weird theories?
Not so fast!
We didn't just hear a gunshot in that tape. If you listen carefully, you can hear the bullet hit something too. Could the president have been aiming at Mr. Saint? What would the bullet have struck? The balloon.
Take that!
I think the president was firing at the balloon. And if he was, what we heard on that tape could have been the bullet hitting the basket.
Let's take a look and see, shall we?
Grace, wasn't it like... yeah. Sorry, other Grace. No, other Grace. What was that? You said that you, like, way back when I first played this, there was, like, something that you mentioned where it was, like, she, like, the bullet was, like, extremely close to, like, hitting Kay.
And if you listen even more carefully, you hear Simeon saying, "Haha, I killed a man! I'm Simeon Saint and I kill people!"
Yeah, we did have a meltdown about this. I think about it. That's... Hold on. I just need to type something really quick. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, she would have been lying on the bottom of the basket. Yeah, horrible to think about that happening while Kay is just passed out in there. And it's very small. Like, it definitely would have hit her.
There's a super long rope curled up in the bottom of the basket here.
Look it over. Are there signs of it having been struck by a bullet?
On it! Hey, Mr. Blacksuit, take the other end, will you?
Yes, Bob. Off it here. Or here. No, looks clean.
Nothing here either. Huh. Guess this isn't what it hit.
Then let's move on and find out what it did. There's a gas tank here. It's fixed to the side of the basket.
Doesn't look like it's been hit by any bullets. Which is lucky. That would not have ended well for anybody nearby.
All right, let's look elsewhere, shall we? A hole!
With a bullet stuck in it!
There's a bullet hole in the bottom of the basket. I'd call that pretty conclusive proof. Gah! Well, Mr. Saint, how do you explain not just the sound on the tape, but the accompanying bullet hole? You see everything, don't you? It's pretty impressive, I have to admit. I doubt there's anything I could hide from you if you really wanted to find it. Just shut up and confess, will you? All right. No need to get cranky. I'll admit I flew the balloon up to the roof, but when I arrived, Judge Gavel and the president were already there. That came as a surprise, I have to say. Only the president noticed me, and he made the good judge leave right away. Then, he pointed his gun at me and fired.
But why was he trying to shoot down the balloon?
Oh, that's simple enough. When I arrived, he was just about to murder your friend the judge here. Sorry. When I arrived, he was just about to murder your friend the judge here. Me? Yeah, you! You told him about Sean! What did you think would happen? Duh! Why do you think he met with you in the first place? He thought you were going to expose him as an imposter. Because she knew the truth about Sean's parentage. He was afraid. Afraid. Yeah, you could say that. The man was a total coward. His hands were shaking so much when he tried to get rid of me, he couldn't even shoot straight. So you see, I just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was an innocent bystander. Point is gonna be fired. So his story is that he just happened to witness the events on the roof from the balloon.
If Simeon hadn't come along when he did...
Judge Gavel might have been in serious trouble.
So he's basically her savior, right?
I don't think it's quite that simple. After all, he was there to commit a crime too. But in order to expose that crime, we'll need to go over his testimony in detail. Oh yeah, okay.
Hold it!
You're lucky that the bullet only struck the bottom of the basket. Yeah, I tried to get out of there the second he pulled out that gun. Couldn't have my balloon going pop. But it was a close-run thing. So you left right then and there. Of course I did. He was shooting at me. Are you saying there's a problem with that? Does that present a problem?
There are no problems.
There are no problems, actually. In the end, you managed to leave Kay there up on that rooftop. Which means you didn't actually leave the vicinity, did you? Oh yeah, guess I forgot to tell you the next part. After he shot at me, he escaped through the hatch to the 51st floor. I hung around a little longer to make sure the coast was clear, then I landed on the roof. Would you mind appending that statement to your testimony? Makes no difference to me. After he shot at me, he escaped through the hatch to the 51st floor.
Objection!
You're lying to us again. I am. The president never entered the storeroom from the night before last. Ms. Hart testified to that fact. What? And you believed the word of a two-bit hack over mine?
I beg your gosh dang pardon? Say that about Chief again, I dare ya. I'll wipe that smile right off of your stupid clown face.
So we know Hart was camped out on the 51st floor that entire evening. But if our fake president didn't escape through there, then how the heck did he get off the roof? An excellent question, and one that I hope to provide the answer to next. We know that he didn't leave via the elevator, so neither that nor the hatch are possibilities. Which leaves only one possible way of escaping that rooftop. How did the president leave the rooftop if it wasn't via the elevator or the hatch?
Take that!
He flew. He...
Flew?
Sorry?
Yes, in Mr. Saint's balloon.
Objection!
Whoa. Quit fooling around, will you? Why in the world would I give that guy a lift in my balloon?
Objection!
There was a security camera on the elevator, and Miss Hart was on the 51st floor the whole time. There's no other way he could have left that rooftop.
Objection!
You know what the circus is all about? Making the audience think you're in danger. Giving them a thrill. But it's time to bring this act to an end. I'm not in danger here, even if you think I am. What do you mean? Watch and learn. Miss Hart, can I ask you something? You were keeping guard on the 51st floor the whole time, right? Never even blinking for a moment?
You bet your big toe I was. I done said as much in my testimony.
Objection!
Huh. So the noise, the sound of Miles's faithful assistant falling through the hatch. That didn't scare you so badly that you fainted?
So, maybe I ought to mention this before, but I fell asleep for a few winks after that. Well, passed out. Unconscious, you might say.
What? What happened? That explains the noise that caused you to faint as well, Miss Hart. It was the sound of Kay crash landing onto the storeroom floor.
Well, so what if I did? Ain't a girl in the world don't get caught a little unaware sometimes.
Sorry, Miles, but that's what you get for putting your faith in these people.
Objection!
It doesn't matter. Kay can't have fallen down the hatch until after the president left the roof.
Objection!
Are you sure about that? Allow me to offer a little counter theory. The coward fake president fired his gun at me. Then he hid in the shadows until after your friend fell down that hatch.
So what if he did? What would that mean?
Objection!
Come now, surely even you can see what I'm insinuating here. It's elementary. If the president hid until after Ms. Hart fainted, he could have passed right through the 51st floor undetected. No! And there we have it. Your little theory about the secret storeroom falls apart. No! Did he have to do that to me in my own voice? That's right! Oh, and another thing. I might have let Sean's identity slip to our pal the president while he was hiding in the shadows. That's why he went to the set to try and murder him the next day, only to wind up being killed himself. That's right. It was Sean who murdered the body double.
Objection!
What possible reason could the boy have for doing so?
Objection!
Oh, a pretty good one. He already knew he was the president's son. And how did he discover that exactly? Because I told him in one of my trademark letters. What? He's lying! Oh, you bet I am!
Huh?
Or am I? Maybe I did tell him. Maybe I didn't. Well, Shawnee boy, which is it? It was my fault the Torosaurus head fell off that roof. I admitted that much already. But I didn't find out about my dad until today. I swear! Huh. Well. I knew about the falling head thanks to the bug. But who knew it was you who made it fall? And the president died from being crushed, was it? All right, well, that's confirmed at least. You were the murderer. Congrats on getting your revenge. That ties everything up pretty neatly, wouldn't you say? Although, I guess you'd say something more like... And so the pieces fall into place at last. Well... Oh, wait, no. I thought he was doing Sean. And so the pieces fall into place at last. Well, counter my unassailable logic if you can. Hold on, I'm going through AAI2 art, trying to find the one about the K in the basket. This one, oh yes, this one's good. This one's fucking good. This one's so good. Ooh! You know my MO by now, right? I'm a hands-off kind of guy. I just like to pull a few strings here and there. That was the case with Bronco, with Chairman Winner. So what makes you think I'd let that fake president set foot on my balloon? Besides, I thought he was crushed to death by that model monster head. And who said old Torosaurus's noggin a fallen, It all makes perfect sense. That's how our imposter wound up dead. No doubt about it. And what was the motive behind the murder? The little truth I shared, just like I said. Get it? The truth, that thing you're so fond of. That's what caused the murder here, not me. Second statement's a good press, okay. No, that's not possible. Well, is there a detective in the house? Somebody arrest that boy! Can't help noticing nobody rushing to slap on the handcuffs. What's the matter? Curse you! Just as I thought. Admit it, you're all the same. You, Winner, that idiot phony president. You want the real culprit to go free so you can railroad me into a jail cell, don't you? That's the justice you all claim to love so much. You only love it when you can twist it to suit your needs.
Overruled.
No, that's not true.
Objection.
Ha! Well, if you're not gonna make the move, guess I'll have to step outside and speak to an officer myself. Once I tell them the kid here's a murderer, maybe then they'll finally do something.
Objection.
We're not done with your testimony yet, Mr. Saint. Yeah, somehow this guy manages to scapegoat the abstract concept of the truth, which is like, it's so interesting as Edgeworth's
like, as a challenge to Edgeworth, like, a guy who is like, he's so similar to Edgeworth, and yet, like, the truth is something that Edgeworth holds so dearly because it's what Phoenix showed him that changed him, that made him want to be the person that, like, Phoenix told him that he was, that Phoenix believes he is in Turnabout Goodbyes. It's like, how did I know you'd make some excuse for stalling even longer? But you still don't have any proof, do you? Or any chance of winning this? Tell me I'm wrong. And yet you still want to prolong the agony? Well, as long as you know what you're doing. Epic internet fixing moment! Woo! Ravi! He's not holding back! What? Did you forget that little Shawnee's life is on the line too?
Hey, Miles Areno. Take a deep breath for me, would you?
Why would I do that, Fender?
Fine, stop breathing, see if I care. Because it's times
Mr.
like
Fender,
these...
his face is turning blue!
Yeah, I figured he was that stubborn. Alright, breathe, jackass. Jesus Christ. Because it's times like these you need to kick back, take stock, and be grateful for what you have, which is a cat eating kibble right fucking next to you.
Oh, Cosette. Cosette.
The worst of times are when lawyers calmly show our biggest smiles. Remember? The way in which the president made his escape is what you and Laughing Boy can't agree on. So, how about this for a little thought experiment? What if it's not about whether the big guy in the purple jacket got on that balloon or not?
Hi from Amanda and Brad and someone else that's third. Oh my god, who could it be? Oh my god, wait! Me? Oh! Did you just get here? Have you been able to see my fun tweaking as Simeon? Well, you'll see it now.
But rather, under what conditions would Simeon have been cool with letting him get on board?
Oh, you did? Oh, good. A turnabout in thinking.
Forgive the interruption. Just my 2 cents worth. Or your old man's, I guess I should say. Maybe Gregory's techniques can still prove useful in this crazy modern era.
He's right. Under what circumstances could the body double have been allowed on that balloon? He was a physically imposing man, and what's more, he was carrying a gun. Could he have been drugged? No, there were no traces of sedatives found during his autopsy. In which case? Surely not. Are you about ready to continue, Miles? And don't forget, this is what we're playing for. Ugh, this is going to be tricky. But I have to tear his testimony down, one statement at a time. A vile, physically imposing man with a gun! Is there any good presents on here? Second statement, okay.
Hold it!
And so you insist that you had no direct involvement in any of what occurred? What can I say? I don't like to get my hands dirty. Sure do love to watch the action unfold, though. All those idiots, desperately trying to kill one another, and they don't even know I lit the fuse! I love it! Ha! You haven't changed. All you did 12 years ago was watch too! You're talking about the whole SS5 thing? Oh, stop it. Your poor papa, scrabbling around for answers and finding nothing. Shucks. What do they call that again? Oh yeah, rank incompetence. How dare you! Agent Lang, please!
Rabies vaccine stat!
Yeah, you don't know the half of it, you damned clown! Your father may not have closed out the case, not publicly anyway. But it was thanks to his work that we are standing here right now. Sorry to butt in, Miles. But your little pep talk isn't gonna magically solve this case. Now, I know you have your theories. Lang, continue! Continue, baby! Yeah, that was a good one. Thanks, Grace. Oh. Oops.
Objection!
Yeah, he knows everyone's buttons. He is kind of the best Ace Attorney villain. It's so hard to... Ace Attorney has so many good villains is the problem. Like, Kristoff, I think, like, Kristoff and Simeon would do horrible things together. Like, it would be awful. And I think they should. Sean didn't kill the president. The president was crushed by a monster. What? Did you really just say that? You? Oh, I get it. He's the kid who can communicate with giant beasts, right? Did he use his special powers? The only person in communion with monsters was you. Sorry, but you must have me mixed up with somebody else. No monster pals here, I'm afraid.
Objection!
Why the false modesty? You're very close with at least one creature. One such creature. In fact, you can make this particular monster do exactly as you command. It was you who killed the president, Mr. Saint, and I can prove it. What? You're talking about the lion balloon? Yes, a quivering mockery of a monster filled with hot air, but a monster nonetheless. Not entirely unlike Mr. Saint himself. Sorry, you lost me. What are you trying to say exactly?
Objection!
You seemed very keen to stick to your story about having manipulated Sean and the president. But no matter how true you may have wanted it to be, that was nothing more than a desperate lie. Even the most skilled animal tamer can't make the dead do his bidding. And the president was dead long before he left that roof, having been killed by your balloon. I get it. That thing may look lighter than air, but it weighs a few 100 pounds, right? When the president attacked you from the roof, you had to think quickly in order to protect yourself. The method you chose? Landing the balloon right on top of him. You didn't need to let him ride on that balloon. And he didn't need to coerce you into taking him. Because what you took away was his dead body.
Objection!
Wait a minute now, Miles.
If what you're saying is true, the president would have been killed 2 nights ago. Which would mean the time of death recorded in the autopsy was wrong. It would? Wow, you're really losing your touch. Look again. It's written right there. Time of death, April 5th at approximately 11 p.m. Clear as day. Gah!
April 5th! That was yesterday! Which means...
Exactly. It means he died when the Torosaurus head fell off that roof. All right, Sean, it's time to be honest with us all. You know it's the right thing to do. You killed your daddy, didn't you? You hated him, didn't you? We get it. Who wouldn't? He just left you. What kind of father would do that? No! That's not what happened! I already told you! I didn't know who he was until today! No, but you did know! Because I told you myself. Gah! Can my theory really have been so wide off the mark? I want to thank you once again, Miles. You hounded Winter and Lagarde until their crimes were finally exposed. And by ruining them both, you helped me get my revenge. Gotta love those powers of deduction. If the time of death matched up, everything else would fit. So, could he possibly have cheated the time of death somehow? Oh, and what was the other guy's name again? Carmelo Gusto? You even ran him down for me! That was some great work you did there. And of course, Gusto! The IS-7 incident! The other guy who I have no strong feelings about whatsoever. He killed Frost and froze his body in order to conceal it! Mr. Gusto needed to freeze Mr. Frost's body in order to obscure the time of death. If they determined that the murder occurred during afternoon tea, he would have been an obvious suspect. Bingo! I only wish I could have been there to see his downfall too.
How can you say that? He was your father! It's so scary. Miss Lagarde just keeps asking and asking about what happened that day. Where are you, Dad? What are you...
Oh, wait, no. Hold on. He wouldn't have had the accent at this point. Sorry.
It's so scary. It's so scary. Miss Lagarde just keeps asking and asking about what happened that day. Where are you, Dad? When are you coming to get me? Please, I need you to come take me away.
Get the lore right. I'm sorry.
Is it because I broke my promise? Because I didn't show up in time to help you taste your work?
He was no father. He left me all on my own. What kind of person would do that? We may have shared the same blood, but that's it. Father? What a joke.
Objection!
You may not want to hear this, Mr. Saint, but you share more than blood. Hate him all you like, but you're more like your father than you know. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Fate can be strange sometimes, but this was no coincidence. You and your father were the same, even in the methods you chose. You deliberately threw off the time of death just as he did.
That's right. We had to rescue him from a warehouse refrigeration unit down by the harbor.
A refrigeration unit in a depot? I threw off the time of death. And how did I do that exactly? By hiding the president's body in a very specific place. You hid the body right here.
Take that!
You needed to keep the body cool somewhere. And you also needed somewhere to keep Sean. Who knew that the two were connected? You're talking about the kidnapping again? Why are we bringing that up now? Because as much as you may wish we had forgotten, we know that you kept Sean in a refrigeration unit. The same. I love that they put a blue filter over him. Guys, he's frozen.
He's fucking teal!
He's frozen. The same refrigeration unit in which you kept the president's body. Just as your father froze the body he was trying to conceal 18 years ago. What? You're saying that I'm the same as him? The same as the animal who abandoned me? A sad irony, but an undeniable truth, nonetheless.
Objection!
Shut up! I'm nothing like him! I could never be like him! He's nothing to do with me, and we're nothing alike!
Objection!
Sorry, kiddo, but I think it's pretty clear that you and old Gusto have more than a little in common. You even told us you didn't like sweet stuff way back when we first met, right? If that's not a product of your daddy issues, I don't know what is.
You don't understand. You may have tried to disown your father, but he lives on in everything you do. You think the same way. And you're every bit as prepared as he was to sacrifice others in order to protect yourself. Your crimes were even exposed in the same manner. You couldn't be more similar. Or should I say... So good! I don't know anything about a refrigeration unit. And the kidnapping? Nothing to do with me.
Objection!
Nonsense! You did it so you could blackmail Judge Gavel! We know for a fact you were involved.
Objection!
You're a real danger to be around, you know that, Miles? What aren't you gonna accuse me of? But it changes nothing. You still don't have any proof of incitement, of kidnapping, of anything. Oh, wait. Are you planning on maybe fabricating some? Taking a leaf out of the old winner playbook? Never! I would never do that! I can't let myself rise to the provocation. What was the line? No matter what happens, we must find the truth. Something like that. Ha! But only when the truth suits you, huh? That's how the law keeps people down, isn't it? Grace, are you
Yes?
okay to finish this today? Because we're getting so
Well,
close to the end.
Okay, if we're getting so close, yes.
Like, so close to the end.
Okay, I believe you. I can continue.
Okay, good. Okay. And why I had to get my revenge myself. I got away with it. I got away with it all. Lagarde, winner, and now you. None of you can touch me.
This is bad, Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't there anything we can do?
Everything points to this man being our culprit. But we need evidence, even just one piece. It's an Ace Attorney game ending. Remember your DGS1 mistakes. Well, Grace, do you think I should just, like, stop
at 10 and then we do the rest next time, but like that'd be so unsatisfying. I don't know, what do you think? We have to keep going, but all right, it's been fun, but it's time we brought this little show to an end, don't you think? Stick around for the main event though, won't you? I'll even let you in for free, if you finally admit defeat. The rest. Oh, the rest next time, and then we start Delta runing.
Oh.
Okay, we can do the ending next time. Who was that?
Gosh, I wonder whose silhouette that could be.
Who's
Who
that
coulda guessed?
Pokemon?
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir.
Gummy! Where have you been?
I've been doing my job, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me.
And Detective
And-
Gumshoe?
Oh, sorry.
Do you have anything to report? Do
It's
not.
not my own name.
I'm speaking. I've been watching a lot of Judge Judy, so sometimes when she's like, she'll start talking in court, and she'll be like, shh, don't speak, don't speak. So
Really
good.
funny.
I think Judge Judy should be in the Ace Attorney universe.
I think she should. I think she is, spiritually. I had them look into a few things real quick, sir. About the refrigeration unit where the kid was kept. It was registered to the Berry Big Circus, just like you said.
And there it is, just in the nick of time.
Excellent work, Detective. Well, Mr. Saint, I need her to tell Kristoff to shut up and let Apollo talk. Must be some kind of mistake. Why would a circus need a refrigeration unit? A valid question, I suppose. But we're no experts on the circus trade. Perhaps we could ask your department manager for her thoughts on the matter. Well, Miss Berry?
We do hire a unit to store all the food for the animals. But I don't know where it is. I leave all that to Simeon. He's so good at that kind of thing.
You fool!
Eek! Simeon! You're scaring me!
Such a shame. But rushing to find a solution after the fact so often leads to mistakes. You knew that if the body was found in the unit, the suspicion would fall on you. So you panicked and moved it to the grounds of the big building instead. Yeah! But you weren't counting on Sean being found in the unit when you kidnapped him. If only you'd known you were up against a great thief and an even greater detective. Is everything all right? You're looking a little pale. Don't think you've won just yet, Miles. You're missing proof for the most important part of your little theory. I am. Perhaps you could enlighten us. You don't have any evidence that I crushed the presidential faker with that balloon. And I know you don't, because there isn't any. I'm afraid there is. What? If Mr. Saint murdered the victim as we think he did, there should be traces of your misdeed on this piece of evidence.
Take that!
Analysis of the balloon basket should turn up the evidence we need. The balloon again! You already have your bullet hole. What else do you expect to find? Yeah, Edgeworth, actually, it's fine and cool that my daughter is a thief. A great thief.
We, expect to find plenty, actually. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? If there's truth to be found, then he'll find it. He's a hero of justice.
He sure is. We'll find something for sure. Mr. Edgeworth has gotten out of way tighter spots than this one. What they said. We believe in you, Miles Areno.
Yeah, okay, great.
He's a hero of justice.
And so does your pop. He's looking down on you right now. I know he is. What? I'm not crying.
Just stay calm and see this through to the end, Miles Edgeworth. A perfect victory is only moments away. The president's body double was killed by the balloon. Traces of a certain substance will prove that. And you, Simeon Saint, will pay for your crimes at last. I'm looking forward to this. Time to wrap up the mysteries of past and present once and for all. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, deal the final blow to this unforgivably wicked man. This last piece of evidence will prove your guilt beyond a doubt. What should we expect to find on the balloon if it was used to crush the president?
Take that!
When Sean found the president's body... Oh, let's get it wrong. Sorry. He also found a bouquet of lion lilies. Lion lilies? Symbol of the connection between parent and child. A popular flower back in Zhengfa.
His explanation of the zine title. Thank you, Ling.
When the final evidence is the theme's flower. That's your proof? A bunch of flowers that will be rotting at the dump by now?
Does AAI2 have themes?
A bunch of flowers that Sean threw away? So much for your beautiful symbol of parental connection.
That's got nothing to do with any of this! Ignore him, Sean. You threw those flowers away, that much is true. But the bond they represented remains as strong as it ever was.
So much for your themes and your video games.
The president held on to them until the last, an act which provided us with our final piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about? The flowers Sean disposed of had been squashed flat. They must have been crushed by the balloon. If we examine the basket for traces of lion lily pollen, what do you think we might find?
No, you don't need to do that. You just looked over the basket just now. Anyway, if there was pollen stuck to it, you would have seen it. Those flowers are bright yellow.
Objection!
Not all evidence is visible to the naked eye, Mr. Saint.
Huh? Emma,
Yeah?
I'd like to call on your scientific skills once again, if you don't mind.
Leave it to me. All right. Let's take a look at this balloon basket, shall we?
I need to find a good place to stop. I know. Sorry.
I've got something. Bright yellow pollen, just like you said.
I am also very happy to drop the accent because when I gave him that, I thought he was just like a gimmick character. And so I gave him a stupid voice and then I had to follow through with it for the ending.
Oh my God.
So I'm really happy that to just be able to just fully act it instead of having to worry about keeping an accent.
Real.
If it's from the same flowers, it shouldn't take more than another quick test to prove it.
What?
I don't think that's how... Okay.
And there we have it. You murdered the president. And this murder you carried out yourself. No, how could this? No! You crushed the president with that balloon. Then you loaded his body into the basket and took him to the refrigeration unit. But why? Why go to the trouble of removing the body? Because he knew another incident was scheduled to occur that same evening.
Oh! Rosie Ringer's murder!
Exactly. If he had left the body there, it would have interfered with his other plans. I get it. And he couldn't leave the body in the refrigeration unit for too long either, right? Indeed not. So while returning to the big building to drop the body off again the following night, he must have observed the fire Sean caused and the Taurosaurus head falling as a result. That's what gave you the idea, wasn't it? To frame Sean for the murder. You made it seem as if the falling head was what killed him, so that my son would take the blame. Despicable coward! In order to achieve your aim, you lowered the president's body from the balloon to the lot below. And while he was dangling from the rope you used... he was caught on Sean's rehearsal tape. No. How did you see through it all? How? You manipulated people, and you manipulated this case, just as you manipulate animals on the stage. You thought you were all powerful, but your reign is at an end.
The animals look like they're mad with you, Simeon. Even Money and Asia. They thought you were their friend. But you're not. They're sad and mad all at the same time.
Stop it! Stop looking at me like that!
I hope they fucking eat you!
Perhaps they will when you finally stop clowning around.
Boo!
Boo! Boo! You're not cut out for comedy. Your tale is destined to end with a whimper. I don't... Get away from me! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Dad, where are you? I'm so scared!
I don't know what you're talking about. I've done nothing wrong! Nothing! I'm not the bad one, they are!
Why, Bronco? Why did you stop me from going to see my dad?
If none of them did what they did, I wouldn't have had to! I couldn't trust the police. I couldn't trust anybody. I was all alone with nobody to help me!
But that man, he helped me.
Canis was the only one who ever helped me. So what if I used people? I had to. Is that so wrong? No, leave me alone. Leave me alone! That hurts! Stop it! You, no! No! Wait. Can we please get this reveal? I need this reveal.
Okay. I needed to acknowledge that acting.
Thank you. I love that breakdown so much.
Insane
They
work.
fucking beat him up. Now's a good stopping point, but like, what if I just did this one thing? Just this one thing. It seems the game is up at last.
What?
killer!
Mr. Edgeworth, may I be the first to congratulate you?
We really have not that much left.
Okay,
Well,
give
hold
me like 30 seconds to go and take my evening medications, and I will be back.
Okay.
Just read whatever lines.
Well, but no,
Minutes.
because you need to be here for this.
Well, I have my earbud in, and it's Bluetooth, so I'll listen to you.
Okay.
I'll hear it.
You better. There's just something that I want to get to, and then we can.
You have unmasked the person behind this entire sorry affair. Now, I am free to...
No!
Guns are so clumsy, don't you find?
Holy shit.
I don't have a gun.
Please, not only are you carrying one, you were just about to draw it.
He must have stolen it from the president after murdering him.
This gentleman betrayed a bond of trust. He knew the so-called president was an imposter, and yet he employed me to kill him nonetheless. There is nothing more dangerous for an assassin than to be lied to about the nature of one's target. If one does not know what cards one's opponent is holding, one can be very unpleasantly surprised. But that was not your true crime. No, thinking you could deceive me, manipulate me. That is the crime for which you are about to pay.
No!
Holy shit.
Okay, dude, the theme.
Can we talk about Simeon's face in the background?
I love Simeon's face here. Sorry, that's his dad. Sorry.
You!
It's been a while, the killer.
Old man Yowie.
Step aside, Canis. That man is my target.
I would politely ask that you call off this particular job.
For your Oscar consideration.
Thank
Well,
you, Big Clingy.
Thank you.
God bless.
They removed his pupils for some reason. It's because his eyes are so wide that he's like gonna shit himself.
That's what they said to me when I was taking my DMV photo for my driver's license. They made me retake the picture like 6 times.
You do have a very piercing gaze, which I love.
They were like, your eyes are open too wide.
The thing
Let's
is,
do another one.
you remind me of Elijah Wood sometimes.
What?
In the best possible way. Like, your eyes kind of remind me of Elijah Wood.
Oh, this is
And it's
excellent.
wonderful.
I'm
It's
gonna
wonderful.
add this to my celebrity
Yes.
reminders
Yes.
Pinterest board.
Absolutely.
Normally it's Amanda Seyfried or
Yes, I
Emma
also
Stone.
see her. Yes, but I also
But
see
Elijah Wood is
Elijah Wood.
incredible. What an
Big
addition.
wide eyes.
He'll pay for his crimes, but in prison, not at the end of your blade.
I also love the, like, smoke framing the their like little showdown
The aura.
here. Oh, they're aura maxing for real.
And if I refuse...
Let us just say that I might not take the loss of the one life that I ever saved too well. Why is this going so hard?
It goes so hard.
You save a life Bodhidharma Canis, the blind butcher himself.
Preposterous, I know. But yes, I, who have taken so many lives, once chose to preserve one, that of an innocent young pup. And he, in his turn, saved mine. Something of a bond formed between us. Laugh all you like. I know I would. But I would respectfully request that you spare him. As one professional to another, I ask that you let this particular target live.
What sort of bond? A thematic one, perchance?
Very well. That boy must mean a lot to you.
Okay, I do ship it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
You need not thank me. I simply see little point in the two of us killing one another. Now then, I bid you all good day.
No! Get back here!
I like how he threw on his sunglasses to run out of there.
You have my thanks, Mr. Edgeworth.
Should we stop here? Because I just really wanted to show you that image.
So.
Yeah.
I think my voice is giving out a bit.
Oh no. Okay.
And my cat was very mad at me for not going to bed when I went to go get my meds.
Well, okay. Because, like, we really don't have...
For my
Lila's
sanity,
last
Tony,
line.
I think we do have to stop because if we're like done, I don't think I can take it without going into a new game first.
Oh, fuck! Grace wins! Damn it! Fine.
It's okay.
Fine, Grace wins.
It's a Pyrrhic victory for other Grace, and it's a victory for me.
There's a lot after this, yeah. Right? Like, you think there's not a lot, but it's an Ace Attorney ending. So,
yeah.
We'll stop it here. Let me just save it really quick. The
Hey, at least
non-existence of Turbo
pretty
Tony.
good.
We did Turbo pretty good, but I did get distracted by a few things. I can't quite remember what they were, but
Me, and also me.
I distract myself pretty well.
That's true also.
Can we check the documentation next time too? What does that mean? Documentation? Oh, the all the awards and everything, like the achievements are like, and all the sprites and all the like library. Yeah, we'll check the library. Yeah.
Yay.
And the concept art. The concept art. Let's see the concept art. I want to see the concept art. Okay. Oh,
Grace,
my face
be
looking
not
like Artie
proud.
Frost. Okay, that's true.
That was a worthwhile distraction.
It was.
Because it brought me great joy.
Exactly. Yeah, this leaves us room to look at the galleries. Okay.
It's fine, it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. We have to look at Topless Killer. I blame Jello. I don't care.
Fair.
I did Mew.
There's
That's
some
true.
stuff in the concept art, all capitals. Well, now
I'm so excited. Wait, I
Intrigued.
didn't save. Hold on, did I save? No, I didn't. Let me save.
God, imagine if we had to do that all over.
No. I mean, I would have just autoplayed it.
Fair.
Yeah. Oh, no. We saw Topless to Killer. He was in, we already saw his, a while ago, we looked at Topless to Killer. But, you know, it's always a good time for him. It's always a good time to see him. Yeah. What? You're gonna look at me? You're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? That you don't want to see Topless to Kill Her?
Well, personally, no. I guess professionally, yes. As a professional stream companion.
True. No context spoilers for concept art. Oh wait, I think I do know what you're talking about. Anyways, we'll look at the concept art next time.
No idea what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, you guys, thank you. So much fun as always. And we got our final themes in the place where you least expect it. Ugh. Even the assassin can adopt a child. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. I so love when you guys come and hang out with me and let me tell you about my cat eating my earbuds. I'm glad I was here for the mewing and the ASMR. Oh yeah, I forgot I did some ASMR, Simian ASMR. Themes Legal Academy! Ah! Ugh. Yeah, I'm happy to see you back here, Arthur, after so long. But yes, next Tuesday, we will wrap it up. We'll wrap it up next time and then go through some concept art, and then maybe after we'll discuss next time what we'll move on to. But yeah. Everyone have a really, really good rest of the week and weekend before I see you next. And yeah. We have to say goodbye to Kay next week. No! Oh. Okay. See you guys.
Love you. Bye-bye.